So Craig, a 5-2 victory at Eastwood tonight. What were your thoughts on the overall performance?
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the performance tonight, really. Especially when, obviously I made my thoughts clear after Saturday's game. Really frustrated with the lads' performance and how we approached the game. Really professionally, I thought we didn't do what a side that I like to build correctly, and we've done that tonight. We approached it, in the right manner. We took Eastwood very seriously. And we made a couple of tactical changes, should we say, and it's come off today, and the lads have done extremely well.
You mentioned about players taking responsibility. Do you think they did that today? Yeah,
100%. I think not just attacking wise. I talk a lot about attacking football, scoring goals and various things, but I thought, especially in the first half, defended extremely well. I thought the defenders took responsibility and defended, as they should do, as proper defenders should do at this level, and we tried not to take too many risks and be too clever. And we know we've got bags of quality on the pitch to score goals, but defensively wise, I thought we were a lot better today and a lot better as a team.
Just to hone in on that attacking side once again, especially with the starting two, Ben and Maka, they seem to be really cohesive and a little bond starting to be built.
Yeah, I think again, I don't think just Tomo, Maka, you got Zane there as well, who's doing extremely well. You got Aaron Sennett into the mix. We've got bags of ability up top of the pitch. We can mix it up. You put in behind that, you've got Alex and Bax, and again even Aaron playing 2-10s in there. The ability, everyone's linking up there. So I just don't think it's just Tomo and Maka. Today they did extremely well. I thought first half they were kind of too old school. We asked them to be too old school number 9s in a way, and I think they executed that plan extremely well. But I think there's going to be other games where we might need a different type of striker to execute, and I think the combinations, whatever pairings we're doing at the minute in time, is quite good. The goals not being the problem.
You mentioned obviously that not being the problem, but we knew that Eastwood are a counter-attacking side, and even though that they was playing that way today, do you think your defence certainly contained that a lot better today?
Yeah, I think obviously we got a chance to have a closer look at Eastwood Saturday, and I think we got sprung a little bit. That's no disrespect to them, but I think obviously with a new manager coming in, they had a spring on in the step, and we got outsmarted a little bit really, and we completely changed the shape tonight, which I think probably they didn't handle very well, especially in the first 20 minutes, and we obviously knew that they were going to sit back and then try and hit us on the counter. We 4 midfielders joining the one up the top, but we played with 2 really high wing backs tonight and pushed them back, and I think the 2 standout performances from Connor and Aaron that executed that plan really well.
Obviously today's victory sets up a tie with Newport, Pagenal Town, and a step 5 side again, but after Saturday's game, does it just emphasise how important it is to not underestimate anybody in the FA Cup?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. The first thing I'll do tomorrow is obviously work with one of our scouts to ensure that they're watched, and get a plan in place to get them watched as many times as we can before they come to us, so we're fully prepared, knowing their strengths and weaknesses, and then we'll adapt our game towards that. They're good players in the changing room in there, and I'm sure Saturday were just one off in what I've seen so far, and I'm sure once it comes round to the next round, we'll be taking it extremely seriously, and we want to be in this cup and we want to go as far as we can.
We're now going to a gruelling weekend, obviously a trip up to Stockton before facing Frickley on the Monday.
Yep.
How do you sort of prepare for those games in quick succession?
Well, probably this week as a little bit for us has probably helped us out a little bit really, because obviously we've rather than beating twice this week, obviously in the game time here, the lads have done a cool down after, and then it's the feet up and resting and trusting them that they'd look after themselves going into a gruelling period. It's going to be tough. There's no doubt in that. But every game's tough in this league. You can't get too up, you can't get too down. You've got to take every game as it comes, and we've got to, try and pick up as many points as we can on the road. Starting from Saturday, and ensure that we make our own, territory a fortress to take as maximum as we can. So, it's no game's easy, but we're up for the challenge, and we're looking forward to Saturday now off a good performance.
After starting the season with a defeat, Stockton have gone on a really good run of form. What do you think you'll expect from them?
I think the form guide for me is, I'm not really going to even our own form. I'm not going to even look at it till after 10 games. I think it's just such a league this year where I think it's impossible to do that. I really do. I think there's so many, there's going to be so many twists and turns. We've got the pandemic in there, we've got COVID in there. I think a lot of teams are very much alike. I think there are a lot of good standards in there. So, I look at the teams at the minute that maybe took a couple of losses early doors, but I expect them up, top 6 or in with a shout at the end of the season. So for me, form-wise, it makes no difference. It's a game of football. There's 3 points on offer. And we will try as best to get as many points as we can in there. And we know we're against a very good side that has started well, but they're all human. They're all footballers, same as our chaps, and it's going to be a good game. I'm sure they will play attacking football and try and get at us, but we're going up there to play exactly the same and try and outscore them. So I think for the neutral it might be an interesting game.